And that guy thought I was waving at him. Anyway, yes, Casanovians, another day, another live, another beautiful day in Bangkok. I wanted to put this video out there to you boys. I've titled it, Embrace the Cringe, It Will Make You Confident. Because I do think that's one of the cheat codes to developing some #confidence. It's actually just learning to embrace the cringe a bit more. Like, I remember when I first started watching cold approach content online, I would always look in the comments and there would always be these guys who would be like, oh, cringe as fuck, oh, this is so cringe, oh, look at this guy, it's so cringe. And it's like, yeah, dude, that's it just is. Like, obviously it's gonna be cringy. Like, everything that people do to an extent is cringy, especially when you're trying to develop your social skills. Like, you are gonna suck like shit at first, and that's okay. But I think a lot of guys, they have far too much ego attached to improving themselves. They've got far too much ego attached to developing their social skills. And I think that learning to just embrace the cringe and give yourself permission to be a little bit cringe now and again. It's like a lot of the guys are in my private network, they go to improv classes, right? And they were saying to me that improv is an amazing way to teach yourself how to lose, like how to lose socially. You give yourself permission to just look like a bit of a tit in public. And what I'm doing now, right, just walking down a busy street, talking to a camera, not really giving too much of a fuck about anything that's going on around me. For most people, this is probably going to induce some cringe onto you. Like, you're probably going to see me doing this, and your fingers are probably already hovering over the keyboard, like, oh, this is so cringe, oh, what are you doing? And like that is your biggest problem at the moment. That is your, have you heard of the term hamartia? Hamartia is a term taken from Greek tragedy, and it's a word to describe the fatal flaw, right? Hamartia is the fatal flaw. So if you ever study Greek tragedy, there's a story called Oedipus, the story of Oedipus Rex. Long story, I won't explain it to you now, but Oedipus was a king, right? Oedipus was a king. He was a king of a place called, I think he was the king of Thebes. Anyway, his fatal flaw, his hamartia, was hubris, right? Hubris is this excessive pride, right? Oedipus had too much of an ego, right? He thought that he was right about everything. His pride was off the scale, and that led to his downfall. So the reason that you're not confident right now, the reason that you're not living the sort of life you want to be living, is because you've just got too much ego attached to the things that you're doing, right? You're scared of looking like a tit. You're scared of being embarrassed in public. You're playing it so safe that you're castrating yourself of your confidence. So just some really practical exercises, because listen, I appreciate people can be new to the channel, so if you're not new here, then a lot of things that I say you've probably heard it before, but I think reiteration is consolidation. But look, if you're completely new to the channel, then my name is Kristian, and I travel the world, and I teach high achievers how to live a life free from bullshit. I teach high achievers how to develop top 1% social skills so they can develop top 1% dating lives. I'm the best in the world at what I do, and that's why I put all the testimonials out. You can follow my Instagram page, you can see all my testimonials, and I think I'm the only person in this industry that I'm aware of that offers a full money back guarantee. So if after the end of our time together, because you get an entire year of dedicated coaching, when you come and work with me, you get a full year. It's me and you for an entire year. Like, if by the end of our time together, if you've done exactly what I've said, and you're not happy with the life that you're now living, if you're not happy with the progress you've made, then I give you your money back. That's how confident I am that I know I will change your life, because I've changed the lives of so many people already. The testimonials speak for themselves. Almost fucking slipped there. The testimonials speak for themselves. And also, I am my own greatest case study, right? You can go back to the earliest videos on this channel and you can see where I started from. Like, you can see how much of a sniveling mess I used to be. Like, I used to look like a turnip. I used to dress like a moron. I couldn't pull a muscle. I used to be a porn addict who had erectile dysfunction. And I would never be able to just say that to the world. I would never be able to walk down a busy street and just declare that. Be like, yeah, I used to be addicted to porn. Like, that's just like, it's not something that I would have ever even imagined myself doing. Like, oh yeah, I used to have all these problems. You know, I used to hate myself. I didn't used to like myself. I used to wake up most days hating the person that I was, hating the life that I was living. But now I'm like, you know what? I've put the reps in. I've become the most fuckable version of myself. And now I can look back at the person I used to be with a sense of love. Like, but I just think it's important for all of us to just embrace the cringe a bit more. Yeah, just give yourself permission to look like a bit of a tit. Like, if you're someone right now and you've been following this content for at least 1 month, right? You've been watching my stuff, you're thinking about going out there, you're thinking about starting cold approach, you're thinking about improving and skyrocketing your life, but you've still not done anything, then you are the biggest problem right now. You care too much about the outcome. You care too much about the result. All you need to focus on is the rep. Yeah, the rep is the result. So if after watching this live stream, you can go outside and you can do something which scares you socially. So that might be coming out and recording yourself in public. It might be walking outside and aiming to make eye contact with 5 beautiful girls who walk past you. It might be coming outside and giving one woman a direct compliment. Hi, excuse me, I just wanted to say you look amazing, have a good day. So just by setting yourself these daily social challenges which force you to dive bomb into discomfort and catapult yourself off of the carousel of comfort, then you're gonna grow. You're gonna grow as a human being, and then if you're consistent with that and you give yourself permission to suck on a daily basis, then you will get to where you want to be. It's just repetition. It's just relentless. What the fuck is this? There's it's a water festival today, so only in Bangkok, man. Like, look at that. That is actually, that is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like, those kids there, they are just unapologetically free. They're in a paddling pool in the middle of the street, splashing about with the friends. They're not giving two fucks. They're not giving two fucks about how the world is going to receive them. They're not worried about, oh, am I making a tit of myself? Am I being cringe right now? They are just them. I think children are one of the best archetypes to actually learn from, because we've all got that childlike energy inside of us. There's that really good quote from Picasso, who said, "It took me 4 years to paint like Raphael and a lifetime to paint like a child." And that's why I've made the point over various pieces of content that, for me, this process, this thing that we call game or learning social skills, is a process of unlearning rather than learning. Like, the goal isn't to learn anything new, it's to relearn that which we already know. Like, stripping back those layers of social conditioning so we can reconnect with our most authentic selves. Like, those children in that paddling pool, they're just living for the moment, man. They're just enjoying themselves. They're not thinking, they're not regretting the past, they're not dreading the future. They're just tapped into the moment, right? And like that is the state, and we develop that by, first of all, being aware of our own hamartia, right? Our own resistance to actually doing the things that we want to do. So now we're aware of it, now we can attack it head on. And the best way to attack it head on is through action. Yeah, it's the action which is going to help us to alleviate all of these anxieties. I feel like I'm going to get soaked. Yeah, that's actually so fucking cute, man. That's actually cool. But yeah, it's the action which amplifies the anxiety. Sorry, it's the action that alleviates the anxiety. Dude, it's fucking crazy down here. Dude, that is Bangkok for you. So yeah, so once you're aware of the thing which is detracting from your own confidence, then all I need you to do is just start getting outside more. Right? We've got a mantra on this channel which is never be at home. Right? If you're spending all of your time at home in the comfort of just in the comfort of familiarity, you're going to struggle to grow. Right? You're never going to meet the girl of your dreams. You're never going to make those cosmic social connections. You're never going to meet those people who could explode your business by 10x, 100x, if you're just twiddling your thumbs at home all of the time. So get outside more, never be at home, create a social schedule for yourself. So just set the intention this week to just go to a class in the evening, like a dance class or an improv class, or just set the intention this week to come outside and do 5 direct call approaches. You can use this channel for inspiration. Like, everything you could possibly need, information-wise, is on this channel, right? I give away information and I charge for implementation. Meaning that if you've got to a place where you're like, you know what? I really fuck with Kristian. I like what he does. I'm ready to take this shit to the next level. I'm sick of playing it safe. I'm sick of settling for a life of mediocrity. I want to get the women that I want rather than settling for the ones that I think I can get. And I also want to connect with other like-minded guys from all around the world. Then that's what I'm here for, right? I run a private network. It's called the Entourage. You come and work with me. We do a 5-day one-on-one in-person program together in a European city of your choosing. And then you've got an entire year, like 1 full year of access, of mentoring, of guidance from me. More water. They really wanted to squirt me, man. They were thinking, let's get this white prick. But they didn't squirt me. So yeah, this is what it's about. Like, I'm not building a business, I'm creating a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle that I would love you to be part of. The information, it's only going to take you so far. It's implementation. That's what you need. That's what you lack. And the reason why you're lacking implementation is because you're experiencing failure in advance with everything that you do. It's like, oh, should I do this? Am I gonna look like a tit? Am I gonna embarrass myself? Is this gonna be cringy? Yeah, too fucking right, it's gonna be cringy. How do you expect to grow if you always do what you've always done? You'll always get what you've always got. Like, dude, every time I approach a girl, it's somewhat cringe. It's like, it just is what it is. Like, when you're going out there, you're gonna get rejected. You're gonna get blown out. You're gonna have car crash, cringe-worthy conversations. But the people who are the most successful in the space of cold approach, romantic relationships, social abilities, they're the people, bless you, they're the people who are more excited to win than they're scared to lose, right? When you are more excited to win than you're scared to lose, you can just focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. So it's like, my mindset now when I go over to people that I like is, okay, I'm just really excited to meet this person. Let's see if this person is cool enough to invite into my reality. I am my own biggest cheerleader. I'm moving through the world and I'm operating from a place of wholeness rather than from a place of lack. And if people don't like me, I really could not give a flying fuck. And I think it's evident through the way that I show up on the camera, the way that I carry myself, the way that I communicate to you. Dude, if people don't like me, if people get offended by me, if people get triggered by the things that I say, it's like, I really don't care. I'm too far gone to give a flying fuck about people who don't matter to me. It's like Dr. Seuss said, those who mind don't matter, those who matter don't mind. So I think with all of this stuff, it's about finding your people. You know, I create this content to attract my people and repel the rest. There might be about 20% of my audience who really, really fuck with me. Those are the people I'm making this content for. Those are the people that I want inside my network, the Entourage. Those are the people who I want to give 100% to and help you change your life. So yeah, look, embrace the cringe. It will make you confident. The final thing that I'll say is, all confidence is, because I think it's important to actually define the terms that we're using, I define confidence as optimism in the absence of certainty, right? It's optimism in the absence of certainty, meaning that you might not be certain that girl's gonna like you. You might not be certain that you're gonna get that job. You might not be certain that that new social group is gonna fuck with you. However, you can have delusional optimism anyway. Like, why not err on the side of optimism? Why not have irrational faith in your own abilities and take that shit to the moon? Do you know what I mean? Like, no one else is coming to save you. No one else is going to give a fuck about you as much as you need to give a fuck about you. So what are you going to do for the rest of your life? You're just gonna worry and ruminate on the opinions of strangers, yeah? People who don't know you, people who don't give a fuck about you, people who wouldn't even know if you disappeared tomorrow. You are letting those people dictate your life, and that is sad. That is a loser mentality, and if you remain that way, you'll just remain a loser for the rest of your life. Look, it's your life. Do what the fuck you want to do. This is just advice. I might know nothing. But yeah, what I've done as well, boys, final thing that I'll say is, yesterday, I added a brand new module to my most fuckable man course. So it's a new module. All of my courses are completely free. You can access that below. And it's a mindset mastery module. So a lot of the things that we speak about in this channel, they are related to mindset. So what I've done is I've dedicated a brand new module and I've put it as the first chapter in that course for you boys to go watch now. And it's a full 3-step process. It's a process that I take all my clients through before we start working together to get your mindset on point, right? That's really what I'm doing with these videos. I'm helping you help yourself. I'm teaching you how to teach yourself. And dude, it all starts with the way that we think, yeah? Perception is reality. So link is below. You can access that for free. All my courses are free, so you can access them, download them. You can access that brand new module now, which I hope you appreciate. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, this has been another good live stream. I've decided to do these live streams outside now because I think there's just far too much talking head information online. Like you'll get people online who are like making videos, how to be confident, how to talk to girls, how to build generational wealth. And it's like, they're all just stuck in the bedrooms. It's like, actually get outside. Like, actually, if you're gonna make a video, which is how to be confident, or if you're gonna make a video about how to approach girls or how to conquer your social anxieties, then I want to see you doing the thing. I don't want you to just be snuggled up in your comfy apartment doing fuck all. Evidence has got the loudest voice. I think that's one of the things which separates my content from most of these bozos on the internet, is I actually get outside, I actually practice what I preach, and I actually dive bomb into discomfort on a daily basis. So yeah, listen boys, I hope you appreciate the free fucking value. Links below for everything. You can follow me on Instagram at Casanova Dating for more juicy exclusive content. And if you want to learn how to become a master of your own mind, then you can get it, my most fuckable man course. It'll teach you how to develop a 10 out of 10 mindset. So yeah, listen, I hope you boys appreciate me putting myself through the social fire, sweating, cringing, just laying it all out there. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, this is what content needs to be. It needs to be this artistic exploration into the collective consciousness, and me being able to learn through doing rather than just learning through speaking. So yeah, I hope you appreciate the unfiltered, no BS advice. It's a fucking good video, that. Make sure to drop it a like as well. I think that's a fair request. If you appreciate this content, if you resonate with me, you like what I do, then drop the live streams a like. I'm doing them every day of the year, so I appreciate you boys. We'll finish off by the swimming pool because I just think that's nice. But yeah, I really do want the best for you. Like, sometimes if I come across as like a little bit of a knob, then it is what it is, isn't it? I think it's the price you pay for just waking people up. I think that a lot of people are just sleepwalking through life these days. They wake up when the best years are behind them. They are victims of their own minds. I think people live lives of quiet desperation. They like to outsource blame to external forces, like, oh, it was my childhood, it was my parents, it's the media, it's my city, all of this blah blah bullshit, when realistically, we're all self-made, yeah? But the only people who want to admit that they're self-made are the people who are actually proud of their lives. So yeah, look, I started from absolute zero. I used to look like a turnip, I used to dress like a moron, I couldn't pull a muscle. I've outlined all of my flaws, all of my fucking hamashes, everything is outlined on this channel. You can go back to my oldest videos to see who I was. I'm not speaking to you as a guru, I'm speaking to you as a brother, as someone who gets it, who's started off from nothing and has come out the other side, and is continuing to grow as well. I'm far from the finished product, but I know you boys appreciate the raw authenticity of these streams. Anyway, I'll shut the fuck up now. But listen, I love you all very much. I'll speak with you again tomorrow. Stay sexy, live legendary, get the free courses below. Love you. Bye.